On Saturday I went to Old Soar Manor in Kent. It's spelled S-O-A-R, so I'm assuming it's pronounced Soar. Maybe it's Soar. I'm sure someone will let me know. But anyway, yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere in Kent, and it's an amazing surviving 13th century domestic building. Most stuff that we have surviving now was either religious or, a castle or something. This was a manor belonging to the Culpeper family. Everything I keep reading about this says it's owned by knights. I'm assuming the Culpeper family were knights. Nothing seems to explain, but it does make it sound cooler that it was owned by knights. The bits that survive are actually where they would have lived. It used to have a wooden great hall attached to it, but that was knocked down in the 1700s because it was dilapidated, and they replaced it with a farmhouse that still survives next door today. You enter the building via the cellars or undercrofts. These were for storage, and you head up the spiral staircase to the main hall. It seems weird to come in via the cellar, but apparently that was a security feature as well. Even a normal house in those days you had to protect from thieves and attackers, so it was worth making it as difficult to get into as possible. Plus, apparently the Culpeper family who built the manor reputedly acquired their wealth from kidnap and forced marriages, so I imagine they weren't that popular. The main room was called a solar because it was the one with the biggest window and the brightest. It's actually amazingly bright for something of this era. You always see the castles and they're so dingy with tiny windows. Essentially a Grand Designs build of the time. To be fair, stick a bed and a sofa and a PS5 in here and I'd live here now. Though I imagine your heating bill would be terrible in the winter. If you want to come here yourself, it's very likely you'll need a car. It's not anywhere near any public transport. The actual website says it's open 7 days a week, except Tuesday when it's closed, which to me is a very interesting interpretation of being open 7 days a week.